As for myself, my name is Dinesh.
Saya Muhammad Noor bin Abu Bakar.
BM stands for Board of Engineers Malaysia, in charge for the registration and promoting legal practice in Malaysia. And they have stipulated certain rules that all registered engineers in Malaysia should adhere to ensure professionalism of engineering is ensured in Malaysia and to prevent any mispractice in Malaysia. So it's more of a regulatory body appointed by our government of Malaysia. So that's my short understanding about BEM. Santosh?
Understanding, semua engineer kena berdaftar lah dengan dia, because dia ada regulatory body. We have to be registered with them in order to practice. Kalau kita tak boleh daftar atau tak diterima, kita tak boleh practice.
First of all, when you graduated with an engineering, you need to register with BEM. If not, you can't practice legally. You can't practice engineering legally in Malaysia. So, in the case where you didn't register with BEM, it's a big, I would say, something not right to do, something not legal to do. It's completely illegal. So, when you have a valid degree of engineering, you are required to register with BEM so that you can legally practice engineering in Malaysia. Just like medical, if I want to give you an example, right? So when you graduated with an MBBS degree, bachelor's in medicine, you need to register with MMA, what do you call it, Malaysian Medical Association, to practice legally medicine in Malaysia. You can practice still medicine, but you're against the rules. So anytime you are bound to be caught by the authority. So it's more of a professionalism, professional ethics that I would say. It is our obligation to register with certain regulatory bodies to legally practice our own, area of interest in Malaysia. We do have regulatory bodies for nursing, medical, legal, engineering, even accountancy. You need to register with the Institute of Accountants Malaysia. So it's more of a professional obligation that we have to practice.
No, you bukan, actually it depends on government. In order for your signatory to be accepted as an engineer, you kena register. Kalau tak register, you dapat cop tu, jadi you punya signature as an electrical engineer. I'm talking about electrical engineer. In fact, in general, as an engineer, cannot be accepted in any government or private sector. Ini certification, no. If you are registered, then you can chop and sign any drawing, any letter as an authority in that field. Kalau you chop dan tak sign, surat tu tidak mana. You are just signing as a person, not as a professional.
Frankly speaking, I can't remember what are the code of conducts in detail, but in general, they have set those code of conducts to ensure that we can adhere professionally and practice legally engineering in Malaysia. So code of conduct as of now, if I can give you an instance, would be prevent bribery in our practice of engineering in Malaysia when we are dealing with vendors, right? So when you're bound to evaluate and tender technical tender, so few vendors have submitted proposals to you, so you need to evaluate the technical scope of the tender by going through a set of standards that we have learned, and that's how we need to professionally evaluate them without expecting anything such as bribe from them. So those are the code of conducts, the importance of it to engineers.
Yang ni control supaya kita tak menyeleweng. Tiap-tiap professional body tu dia punya code of conduct. Ada disiplin lah. Kita kena ikut disiplin di dalam profession yang kita nak practice. Macam-macam boleh berlaku.
Yes, certainly. Code of conducts have been designed to ensure the basic legal practices to be followed by is being implemented. For example, as I mentioned earlier, anti-bribery. So it's before having BM and all this regulation, bribery was like very vast regulation. So everywhere this thing was happening, and I would say the standard wasn't there. So when we have certain code of conducts, we have regulatory bodies, we can ensure bribery can be prevented at all levels in terms of our engineering field. So certainly, code of conduct is important to ensure basic behavioral standards can be followed.
Oh, definitely. At least ini the general discipline that you must follow. Tidak direwek, buat kerja professionally. Kata kalau ada orang yang tak bagi upah ataupun correct you pun accept. Yang salah tetap salah, yang betul tetap.
Basically, code of conduct revolves around basic principles. If I can remember now, it's anti-bribery, and then anti-bribery and sort of being knowledgeable in whatever that we are responsible to. For example, anti-bribery, again, evaluation of tender, right? As an engineer, when you're working in the industry, for certain number of works, you will be expected to engaging with external parties, external vendors to provide service to you. So they will approach you to give their technical proposal to you. So again, you need to evaluate them as an engineer, professional engineer.
You are so much ethics. Kalau you are a professional engineer, one of the topic will be code of ethics that you must pass and you must learn. And after that, practice. Code of ethics ni more or less tell you what to do, what you can do. When you practice as a professional engineer, tak ada menyeleweng, tidak. Kalau ada conflict of interest, you stick to your profession. And then kalau ada conflict of interest, you declare ke majikan. Tidak menyeleweng lah dalam tugas-tugas kita. Kita beramanah dan bertanggungjawab. Tidak sponge. Very strict to your profession.
Thanks for watching.